It's a fancy dish, but it's very simple to do it with some basic and simple ingredients. You guys are still here. Go get the lamb and start cooking. Hello lovely people, how are you? I hope you guys are keeping good and keeping safe. I'm Chef Dave. I'm the executive sous chef at Spice Central Kitchen and Bar, Novotel, South Bank. So today I'm going to discuss something about the lamb shank which I'm doing. I'm going to show you something which is very basic but yet very delectable and very juicy in taste and incredible in looking at it. So for the lamb shank we have the massive lamb shank, which is the bad boy in the ingredients here. We have some tomato paste. If you don't have the tomato paste, you can use the tomato puree or the canned tomato for yourself at the house. Some polenta which I have pre-cooked it. Some carrots, onions, celery, leeks, cheese, a bit of herbs and peppercorn to give it a bit of enhancement in the dish. So before we start, let me just finish the cutting of carrots so that we can finish with the prep. There goes the carrot. The first thing first, pans on the fire, boom. In goes the oil. So till the time the oil gets heated up, there are basically three ingredients in this main dish. One is the lamb, of course. You have some polenta, which is coming as accompaniment, and you have some gremolata on top, which is going to be the enhancer on the dish. It has some fresh herbs with some lemon zest, which is going to enhance the dish. And you have got some ingredients like milk for the polenta, some chicken stock, and some red wine. First thing first, let's marinate the lamb with some salt and pepper. It's a fancy dish, but it's very simple to do it with some basic and simple ingredients. My pan is hot enough. In goes the lamb. We'll give a nice searing and a nice coloring. I want the skin to be nicely golden brown so that it gives that caramel effect. And which is when we cook it in the oven in the later, that will ooze out all the flavor into it. And at the same time we'll start with the vegetables. So in goes the whole peppercorn. When you cook this dish, just be generous with the ingredients. In goes the onion, some carrots. We need to sear the lamb well. We need to caramelize the onion well and the carrot so that it tastes better in this end product. And make sure when you put the lamb, oil and the pan has to be smoking hot. Otherwise it will not sear the meat properly, and which you don't want. The best thing about the lamb shank is that it's on the bone, and that's the best thing you can do with the meat when you cook it on the bone. It has the bone marrow, which when you put it in the pan, in the oven, it just goes out of the bone and enhance the flavor of the stock which is cooking with the lamb. You can see that color on the lamb, which is a bit golden. This is what we needed. So my vegetable is getting the caramel. I'll put the leeks in. So you see that color, that the vegetables are getting charred and caramelized. This is what we wanted. So in goes the tomato paste. Look at that golden color. That is incredible. The next step what we need to do is we need to add some wine to deglaze the pan. Around 100 ml of wine goes in. Basically I'm deglazing. I mean to say that the vegetables which has got stuck in the bottom of the pan, I'm just releasing it back to it so that it gives a flavor to the sauce. You just need to reduce the wine to half. In goes the lamb. I'm adding some chicken stock into it. Around 100 ml. You don't want much to add into it because otherwise the end product will be too watery. You want the sauce to be silky, yet sticky and saucy and thick enough. In goes all the rosemaries. Just be generous because this bad boy is too strong and you need to add some flavoring to this dish. Just smash some garlic. In goes in the pot. The next thing is the salt and pepper. Be generous with the salt because it has the stock, it has the wine, so it is gonna kind of reduce the level of the stock. Need to cook in the stock for say around 10 to 15 minutes so that the stock reduces a bit. By the time the lamb is getting ready, I have my foil ready here. Let it be here for another 5 minutes. I can see it's still watery. So in the meantime, what we can do, we can make the gremolata. It's a very simple thing, fresh. So in goes the mint. You can use whatever herbs you have at your home. I'm using some mint, some parsley. You can use thyme, you can use rosemary. Up to you, just have fun with the dish. It's basically whatever you have at home. Easy to do and to enjoy. In goes the parsley and maybe a half of the garlic. And what you need to do is that just give your pressure, muddle it, smash it. You need that fragrance coming out of it. And trust me, when the lamb and the chopped parsley with garlic goes on top, it's gonna be incredible. The second thing which you need is the lemon zest. Some fresh lemon zest. It will give that a bit of zing and a kick to the dish when you have it. So in goes the lemon zest. A bit of extra virgin olive oil. Bit of lime juice. So I use my microplane to give the lime juice, and to finish a bit of salt. So this is what it's going to look like before it goes in the oven. It has to have that red texture of that color. Some vegetables, lamb. It has got everything you can think, the best things in the world. It has got the flavorings of black pepper, the spiciness of black pepper, the freshness of the herbs, the vegetables, the wine, the stock, and of course the lamb. So before we put it in the oven, what we need to do is, we just need to wrap it with a foil. So it's gonna trap that smoke and the steam inside, which will have all the flavors. And if you don't wrap it, what will happen? The flavors will go out, it will reduce, the stock will reduce, and it's gonna get dry. And then later you will say, Dave, you never told me. So that goes in the oven at 165, 170 degree, roughly for 2 hours. And by the time that gets ready, we heat up our polenta. For the polenta, we need some cheese, polenta, milk, and some chopped parsley. You can use any cheese you want. I'm using smoked cheddar because it gives a kind of smokiness to the polenta, gives an earthy taste and flavor to the dish. But you can use whatever cheese you want. If you have parmesan, cheddar, brie, anything, any cheese, blue cheese, up to you. In goes the milk. It's a very versatile dish. Lamb shank as a product is a very versatile. It's been cooked in the different parts of the world with different names. In the Arabic world, they use baharat and ras el hanout spice. In Italy, they use it with the risotto alla milanese. That's one of the classic dishes, lamb shank. In India, it has multiple different dishes like nihari, biryani. I'm using the basic one. In goes the polenta. And the next thing you need to do is just break the polenta in the milk. And keep twisting. As the polenta gets cooked and getting dissolved in the milk, it will thicken the texture. You need to whisk it well, otherwise you will have the small crumbles of polenta. It will not give you that creamy and soft texture. When you see that it's getting thickened and it starts jumping out of the pan, just reduce the flame. See the texture? That's quite dissolved. You can say a bit, no more lumps, it's all mixed in the milk. In goes the cheese. I have not added salt yet because the cheese has a lot of salt in it, and I'll add it in the end. Some more cheese and a bit of herbs. Salt, crushed pepper, a bit more salt in it, and that's it. You see the texture of the polenta, quite creamy. Finish it a bit more herbs. It's creamy, it's cheesy, it has the smokiness of the cheddar. So we have the polenta ready, we have the gremolata ready, and the lamb should be ready now. Let's open and check it out. Look at that. Isn't that looks amazing? Is it something that you want to eat it with your family or maybe just alone? That's the texture, that's the color we wanted. Yeah. So look, here's the gremolata which I prepared. It's like a bit of rustic style. I use a mortar and pestle. But if you don't have, you can chop it with your hand. You can use a grinder, the way you love it. So there comes the polenta. Look at that lamb, it's coming off the bone. It's soft, it's tender, it's sticky. That is what you're aiming for. Here comes the lamb on the polenta. Look at that. Some vegetables on top. And the last thing to put on top is the freshly made gremolata. Just play around on the plate wherever you want. So that's the lamb shank with polenta and some gremolata. Make your feast for the next evening. Let me try this. The lamb is tender, it's soft, it's mouth melting, it's sticky. Oh, that is incredible. That is incredible. You guys are still here. Go get the lamb and start cooking. I hope you guys enjoy the dish. We'll see you soon. Bye.